right, here we are on a Thursday night in April, ready for some time of quieting our minds, quieting our bodies, and just coming back to this present moment. I find that when I do my meditation practice at night, I really reflect on the day of how often I lost sight of that present moment. And so it's really kind of nice to come together in the evening time before rest is available to us to just reset and realize that even though there are parts of the day that distracted us and that we lost sight of the present moment, we can always come back and reset. And there is something incredibly powerful in knowing that. And so I want to continue this journey as we are this month on this path of intention. And the intention that I want to focus on tonight is the intention of peace. And we turn on the TV, we look on social media feeds, and we see evidence all around us about why there is no peace in the world. Actions of people, decisions being made by those in power, decisions being made from selfish motivations, and whatever the reasons are, there's so much evidence that peace is not there. But I want to take us back to the idea of, so where does this peace come from? It's really easy to look around the world and to blame and to think that that's over there or over here. Or it's not my fault. But I want to share with you an affirmation that talks about how do we get peace. And it was shared with me in my meditation a few months ago, and it keeps resonating and coming back to me when I think about my role in the bigger world. And so as we sit together nice and quietly during this time, just gently close your eyes and allow yourself just to stay grounded right where you are. And find a rhythm of breath that honors how you're feeling in this exact moment. If there's any anxiety or any tension, ease your way into the breath. Maybe if you're already feeling a bit sluggish, maybe the breath needs to be a bit more vibrant and alive. So give yourself a pace of breath that honors where you are right now. And so together we find our inhale, we fill ourselves up, and we find the exhale, and we give ourselves release. Breathing together, sharing this space with the intention of peace. And so as you continue to breathe, just sit there quietly with as much stillness in your physical body as possible, which will then tell your mind to follow and become still as well. And just listen to these words. I'm going to share them a few times, and then we're going to sit, and then we'll come back to them again. If there is light in the soul, there will be beauty in the person. If there is beauty in the person, there will be harmony in the house. If there is harmony in the house, there will be order in the nation. And if there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. And I'll share those ideas with you again in just a second, but the first time I heard them, I thought, wow. If I take out those few lines in the middle, it basically says that if there's light in my soul, there will be peace in the world. And when they were first shared with me, they were not meant to put pressure on us. They're not to make us feel like the responsibility of the world's peace lies on our shoulders. But rather, they were intended to ignite within us this greater purpose that we each serve. We all walk a different path each day. We all interact with the world in our own unique ways. We see people that no one else sees. We make choices and decisions that no one else makes. We touch lives that no one else will touch. And so I want you just to sit and think about your role in the world. Not the awesomeness of the responsibility, but the preciousness of what it represents. And then listen to these words again. If there is light in the soul, there will be beauty in the person. If there is beauty in the person, there will be harmony in the house. If there is harmony in the house, there will be order in the nation. And if there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. And so what I want us to do is I want us just to sit together collectively, and then I'm going to share the words again. But first, let's have a couple moments of quiet. And you know, the focus of our meditation practice is to become so acutely aware of this present moment. So concentrated right here and now that we let everything else go. And so if you need something to anchor you to the present moment, just say the word peace. The Sanskrit word for peace is shanti. You can say either way, or you can just sit and breathe and think it. But just reflect on peace and let that be your intention to stay present. Keep breathing and just be here in the space. Just take a couple more deep breaths right here together. Feel the presence of peace within you. And then as we get ready to close our time, I want to change the words just a bit. Still honoring the message that they give. So just sit and breathe and see if this maybe will resonate with you a bit more. If there is light in my soul, there will be beauty in me. If there is beauty in me, there will be harmony in my home. If there is harmony in my home, there will be order in my path. And if there is order in my path, there will be peace in my world. Personalizing it just a little bit makes it seem not as big and daunting and unattainable. But it also helps us remember the peace of our world, our home, our little space where we work, our family, our tribe, whoever that is that's in that group. The peace that's part of their life and their situation is going to be nurtured and lit by the light of our souls. So rather than letting that seem big and unattainable, feel the preciousness of what that gift is to the people in our world. If there's light in our souls, there will be peace in our world. Believe it. I believe it. I believe it enough for all of us, but I hope that you'll believe it for yourself as well. Namaste.